welcome to Futro Quest. Okay, so on today's journey, well, actually, I'll give a quick recap for Cameron's sake, just so he knows where we're at.
No, I have no idea what's going on.
Just for Cameron's
last
sake.
episode.
Just for
everyone
Cameron's
else
sake.
has an exact memory of what's going on. And release an episode 50 years later.
I just know I don't have any clothes still, so that's all I know.
Actually, I just kind of want to get right into it. Do you guys just want to see what happens when you?
Let's go for
I
it.
don't care.
Okay, we're
Sure.
just
I
gonna
don't
do this.
know what the is going on.
Cameron's opening his eyes and everything's kind of fuzzy. It's all black, and all of a sudden he sees a crack of lightning, and then there's clouds covering the sky, and it's really thick rain.
I thought I had pink eye.
As you're looking up, you notice that your bear has no head, and there's blood gushing out of its body. And then you look over to the left, and
I'm in a nightmare, bro.
you're yelling, and you're, gosh, no! And then you look over.
Is this like Stranger Things?
Is that season 4?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't been watching season 4. So then you look over to the left as you yell for help from Bruce Steen, but Bruce's head is also decapitated, and you see, and then you look straight ahead, and there's a scraggly, scrawny, naked man, Grant, tied to the tree.
What is happening?
It's like a horror movie. And then Ewan McGregor is there as well. Anakin.
Well, and then next to that tree, a tie is also tied up. Standing there is a man with a sword, and there's 5 guards surrounding him, and he says, aiming his sword at you, Retribution. Then the title pops up, Retribution.
Roll
Okay.
credits.
It's not vengeance.
Okay, so he holds out his sword, and then he tosses you a little pocket knife, Cameron.
Am I tied up?
He says, fight me. No, you're the only one that's not. But you're bleeding from the head.
Is it bleeding profusely or am I bleeding like...
And he says what he says in the Three Amigos. I do not fight crying women.
You fight like dogs.
Okay, Cameron, so what do you want to
You
do?
would die like dogs. Who else is tied
Oh,
up?
and you notice, you look behind you, and your wife had her throat slit. She's still dead. Remember the king killed
I
her.
assumed
Still
that
dead.
from the last time she was after her throat being slit that she would still be dead. But you never know in this universe. So is my bear is completely dead just randomly because I was too OP.
His head is missing, so
So he's dead.
So just roll a 20, you'll get him back.
I know you can check his heartbeat, Cameron, and pulse in a minute, but you need to fight.
Okay, I run and cut Grant's ropes.
All right.
The most vulnerable
Oh,
human in the
you
group.
were so unsuccessful. As you were running, you tripped and fell, and it stabbed you right in the shoulder. Your pocket knife.
Oh my gosh.
You're useless.
Uncoordinated.
Okay, and then Grant, what do you want to do?
Yell at him to get up.
No,
And then tie me.
That's all you want to do.
Grant, use your toes and
I'm tied
pull the
up.
knife out of my...
Wait,
Okay.
and then suddenly Grant notices to the right, on a tree right next to his, he sees 2 little eyes open, and then he sees the person is completely camouflaged, is slowly moving.
PETA.
It is Sebastian.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
It's a PETA.
and then Sebastian, boom.
Yeah, I yelled to him to help me
Don't
out.
give away his location.
So Sebastian leans in and he puts his finger up to Grant's mouth and goes, shh, 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 shh. And then he tells you, my kids were captured by the Fat King, Ron. I've been hunting him down. I heard you were the one that killed the Fat King, right?
Yeah, and he stole my clothes.
So he is here to return the debt.
Nice.
Sebastian is now in the game.
Excellent.
Let's go.
Grant, what was your move?
Well, since he's camouflaged, tell him to
Pull the
kill...
knife out of my shoulder. Pull it with your toes.
No, we'll do that later.
Oh my-
I tell him to kill the guy.
You're like, oh, since he's hidden, let me give away his location.
Well, no, he's camouflaged. He can't be seen.
You just
He's
explained.
like a freaking ninja, man.
Yeah, but he doesn't even know that he's there, and you're gonna be like, get him!
Grant, you were taking too long. One of the
Fine.
guards notices you're talking to a tree.
Oh my gosh, dude, you fetching monkey.
Okay, I tell him to untie me.
Okay, well, Sebastian, you have a decision. What do you want to do?
Fine.
Ooh, maybe I just watch what happens.
All right, well, Grant, let's see your diplomacy. Oh, you got a 3. So, Grant,
Grant had a
I
voice
swear.
crack mid yell.
This...
Grant, you gave away Sebastian's position.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, great.
And no more watching anymore. You gotta do something.
Not only did your voice crack, but you also gave away his position.
Now you have 5 guards coming at you.
Me or Grant?
Oh, he's headed towards you two because you guys are standing right next to each other. But
But do they even know where Sebastian's at?
that assassin that's there to kill you, Cameron.
Dude, why is everyone
Oh
out to
my
kill
gosh,
me?
Cameron, he got a 20. So he struck you down, boom, with a killing blow. So, Cameron, you have 1 round to do something before you bleed out.
What the can I even do if I'm bleeding out?
Help us out.
You got a pocket knife stuck in your shoulder.
Okay, I'm about to 127 hours this, and I'm about to go. I'm gonna amputate. Where did he strike me?
Amputate.
Wait.
In the
Where
neck.
strike
Just
me?
cut off your head.
So I never actually did anything. So can I take the initiative here?
Yeah.
So what I do?
Stealth is your best strength.
Excellent. So I will have untied Grant, but he doesn't quite know that he's untied, that he's loose, so he can take the guards by surprise. But I'm gonna leave back in the bushes, and I'm gonna go see if I can help Cameron.
Let's go, Sebastian. See, that's the type of teammate we need, not Grant saying, untie me.
Well, I can't do much when I'm tied up, nerd.
Yeah, you could have pulled the knife out of my shoulder with your foot.
Sebastian, I'm very sorry you failed painfully to do that. So much so you tripped out of the tree line so they could
Stab
see.
myself?
So like, no, you didn't stab yourself, but half your body is painted, so you fell out of the bushes. So now they just see like your back half. So
That's not painted.
Naked. They're like,
Just 2 little butt
it's
cheeks.
so bright.
He just wanted to dress up like his hero, me.
Okay, wait.
You know.
The naked boy. Wait, isn't it my turn, Jordan?
Yeah.
Okay, where was I struck? You said that I was a fatal
Just
strike.
striking blow. So you held out your hand, and then he chopped your hand. So you got a big gash in your arm.
I'm gonna bleed out from my hand. Are you kidding me?
He hit all the major arteries, Cameron. It's shooting
Okay,
out
I'm
blood.
chopping off. I'm cutting off the arm with my knife, like 127 hours.
Well, but are you gonna cauterize the wound or something?
Nah, I'll deal with that later.
Why would you want to chop it off? All
Nearly a
right, let's
flesh
do this.
wound.
He's like taking a near fatal wound to a certainly fatal wound.
Oh my gosh, Cameron. So you felt so unsuccessful. You started gouging through your arm and you just cut deeper into it. But before you died, suddenly a coin slipped out of your pocket, Cameron, and it was the coin that you were given by Sir. What's that guy? Oh,
Kevin's character.
Prince Doche.
Oh yeah. Sir plot convenience.
Prince Doche Bach. A coin fell out of your pocket. He picked it up and said, "What is this?"
I said it's the gift to immortality. Give me it back.
Sebastian, I wrote this for Tyler, but he said he couldn't make it at last minute. Sorry.
Mother.
So, flashback. There's a man he's got a wife and kids and, sweet family. And then all of a sudden,
Sweet Latino babies.
all of a sudden, one day he comes home from work. He's really struggling to pay the bills, and taxes have gone up, and so the king is just taxing the crap out of everybody. And then he comes home, and there's a note on the table, and it says,
And gyms are illegal.
and it says that his wife had left him for Prince Doche. And so he says, "My enemy's enemy is my friend," and he holds out his hand, and in it, Cameron, is a little herb.
Herb.
An herb, you mean?
Yeah, to heal your gash.
You mean an herb?
Yeah, just
Or
take
is
that
it
little
herb? Is it a
leaf.
human being named Herb? Yeah, is it like Old Spice? I just rub it on it and it just instantly stops bleeding. Sure,
You
I
open
rub
the
it on it.
bag and a tiny little man named Herb comes out.
Do you
Ant-Man, let me heal you.
It's like the boys, that shrinking man.
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. Cameron, are you taking the herb? What's going on, Cameron?
Sure, I'll take the herb. I shall partake.
Okay, so you were successfully stopped bleeding, Cameron. And then the 5 guards now notice that the assassin is no longer, he's actually got his hand out, raising you up, Cameron. And so they all turn on
And
you
then it
guys.
just cues Josh Groban music. You raise me up.
Okay, so now all 5 guards have, let's see, their bows and arrows aimed at him.
All at the assassin or at me?
No, they've all got him aimed at the assassin.
Oh, hallelujah. He just lifted me up and all they care about is him.
Okay, so 2 arrows hit the assassin. The other 3 shot the other 2 guards. So 2 guards are dead.
It's the worst guards of all time.
So 2 of the guards are dead. while the other 2
Stormtrooper accuracy
hit
over
him.
here.
Yeah,
The problem is they're all standing in a circle, shooting at a guy in the middle.
Shooting over each other's shoulders.
Don't move.
One of the bows snapped. The other 2, shot from across. I love that. 2 are dead. There are 3 left.
Okay, so I failed to successfully hide, but did I manage to untie Grant, or at least loosen him?
Oh, yeah, good point. No, they're as tight as could be. Sorry, Grant.
He tightened him for Grant.
Yeah, I'm like,
Grant's losing circulation. His hands are turning purple now.
It's like, what'd you do, Sebastian?
Then I
He's
create
trying
a
to help you, Grant,
distraction
because then if your hands fall off, you're
Or
going to
hey, Ty is still technically here. He's kind of in like CPU, or what are they called? CPU?
Yeah.
CBU?
or NPC, non-player
NPC,
character.
yeah. And he's just there. Away
He's
from the controller.
AFK.
But
We have
you
an
said
AFK. We
he's
have an
also tied
AFK
up, though.
player.
You said he was tied up.
Yeah, he's tied up, but he's close enough, Grant. You could tell him to gnaw through your rope.
No, I'll,
Yeah,
I'll tell
Grant.
him to
Right on your-
use his animal whispering powers to get a squirrel to untie
Dude, no,
me.
he has the worst luck. His hawk has not obeyed him. I don't think.
Well, it's either that
once.
or create a distraction by peeing on the ground or something. Like that's
What
all
the
I can do.
Takes
I
a
love
tell.
that. Okay,
saying.
you're gonna tell Ty to talk to a squirrel. I got it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Sorry, guys. I'm rolling really bad today.
For real.
So you were so he was so successful to tell the squirrel. No, so actually, sorry, he was successful enough to tell the squirrel what to do, but his hawk came down because he's still mad at him. Came down and grabbed the squirrel and took it up for lunch.
Dang it.
You live and you learn, I guess.
Okay, Sebastian, your turn.
All right, I hope you guys are ready for total party failure. All right, so let me get this straight. We've still got the assassin is alive.
He was shot twice with 2 arrows. They weren't fatal. He's not dead yet, but he is bleeding out.
Okay, I would like to make some insight check here because I'm confused. This is an assassin, but who's he here to assassinate? And the guards, because the assassin's trying to kill Cameron, but the guards are also trying to kill me and Grant, who are friends with Cameron. But then they just tried to kill the assassin.
Well, they
I'm
noticed.
equally as confused.
No, you're on the same. You're essentially.
Or are these 3 separate parties that have met at one place and are now all trying to kill each other?
Oh my gosh. Well, it's the King's Guards. These are wicked dudes.
Okay,
They're
yeah, yeah,
here
so-
to kill
but-
everybody and
So,
everybody.
and I know the assassin likes Grant because Grant killed.
They just love to kill and to kill. Okay, Sebastian, just know that.
Do I have any necromancy skills?
Necromancy.
Jordan,
roll
you mean
for
they
it.
like
Let
to
me see.
kill and kill?
Okay, yes, you do have necromancy skills.
Yes.
Sebastian.
All right. Well, so Cameron's pretty much gone. So I'm going to cut out his heart, and I'm going to turn him into like an undead creature. So it won't matter what damage they do to him. He's good. So like I'm just gonna come up behind. The assassin's got him from the front. I'm gonna come up behind him. I'm just gonna like punch a hole through the back of his chest into his heart and rip it out, and then I'll do a summoning right there.
All right, here we go.
I really hope this works.
Oh, 13. So, yeah, you successfully pulled Cameron's heart out, and he is now part zombie.
What the fuck?
It was gonna happen. The pink
Do I
eye.
have any free will, or is my free will now gone?
Let me roll for it, Cameron. Let me see. I'd say you got a 50-50 chance it'll happen.
Oh my gosh,
Of
I'm
what
like
you
I'm
want.
like a level 36 Charizard right when you start, dude. I'm just gonna randomly go to sleep and just disobey my own command. Gosh, dang it.
Okay, Cameron.
Oh my gosh. So what's the rule with this? So no matter what I roll, it's like half?
Well, and I roll twice for you.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
gosh.
Okay, so I'm confused at who's my target. Because normally I just
there's
murder
two
He turns
guards.
around and kills me.
Okay, wait.
Sebastian.
Let me see if any of the guards were scared from your Sebastian raising somebody from the dead.
ripping out my heart and summoning a demon into my body.
So there was 3 guards. One of them ran in fear. The other 2 are. They're stronger now than they saw you as a zombie. They're not afraid.
Like, they're like Jordan. They're just a bunch of freaks. And Jordan's like, zombies. And then,
But one of them took off in fear. But Sebastian noticed he doesn't like to leave people alive. So Sebastian, you want to take one of the bow and arrows and shoot him?
Yeah, but only I want to disable him. I want to keep him alive. So I just want to like pin his knee to the ground.
You're crazier than Cameron. Oh, you successfully took one of the bows from the dead men and hit him directly in the kneecap. He's on the ground and he's squealing.
okay, well, since I'm undead, I'm going to rip off my arm and swing it at one of the guards as a weapon.
The zombie arm.
And no, I'm just going to pick up my amputated arm up though. Oh, wait, I unsuccessfully amputated, so I'm just going to fully amputate it now. Finish what I started.
Oh my gosh, Cameron, You were so unsuccessful.
Successful.
You can't say that word, dude.
Yeah, just forget that.
So
Successful.
unsuccessful.
You didn't do a good job.
You accidentally pulled off your head.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Hey, you
They
can't
just
kill
carried it around
yourself.
with you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry. And there's the 2 guards now.
Wait, what about Grant?
What? Grant already went.
I don't know. I can't do squat.
I mean, the guards haven't gone in a while.
Sure, just do the guards and then do me, because I can't really do much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because Grant keeps doing the worst things ever. Grant's like, let me try to get a squirrel and communicate and play rock, paper, scissors with it and see
It's the
how
same
his
thing
family
as
doing.
just having something untie me. It's to make it
Oh, you
interesting.
should've just had tie
I just-
nibble on your
Jordan just
waistline,
rolls
Grant.
horribly for me every time, so I can't do anything.
So the guards took 2 successful swings at Cameron, but it did no damage because Cameron is not alive.
Idiots.
Okay, now we're back to Grant. Sorry.
Well, do some kind of magical thing to get me out of this stupid ropes.
It's still tied to the tree, tighter than ever.
Yeah, I've fought. I've tried to free you. I've died, come back to life, tried to save my own life, all in the time of Grant freaking still being
Has
on the
done
tree.
nothing.
Ooh, can he cheer us on so that we can get a dice modification so that we can roll better?
Okay.
Get a reroll.
All right, Grant.
I
this
do
will
a
be the
cheerleader
ultimate-
dance.
The ultimate
tied up
cheer.
to the tree.
Grant does the splits naked.
Oh, Grant.
You landed straight on.
So unsuccessful.
No, you actually successfully did
really?
a jig. You did, however, rip
Nice.
your pants when you... Oh, you don't have any pants.
I have
that's
0
right.
pants.
He
I
ripped
ripped my
his-
skin.
No, but you... Oh, Grant, you did... You
ripped.
You ripped your invisible cloak a little bit. Sorry. Better get that...
No, I
stitched
thought
up.
he took that from me.
Who?
Yeah, the old
The
fat,
king.
the fat
The
king.
fat king.
That king's dead.
He's like, did I get it back though?
All his children ate him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
But did I get my cloak back? I don't remember that.
Well, did you lose it?
We'll just assume you took
know.
it back after you murdered
Okay,
him.
we'll see my have it. Then I guess it's ripped a little bit then.
Okay, you successfully did the jig, and now Cameron is no longer having 2 dice to roll for him. Because he just felt like inside his heart, it just grew 3 times that day. And
After the jig was that good that my
The Irish jig
my
was that-
Yeah,
lifeless
Cameron's-
body just gave.
Cameron,
just like,
what's,
you know what?
what's your favorite song? Suddenly that song popped up in your head, and you were humming it.
September by Earth, Wind, and Fire just started playing into my head, and I'm just like, you know what? I think I want to be human again.
This is just like Stranger Things. He's been lifted up into the air.
Yeah,
He's
by
been dismembered.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, Sebastian, do you want to end these 2 or let them go?
Okay. Well, so what's the assassin doing now? Has he put Cameron down?
To turn him into a slave as well.
No, the assassin is on your guys' side. He's actually on his knees because he's bleeding out.
Well, that's a surprise to me because I was about to destroy the assassin.
Well, he joined your team, remember, because he found the coin that Cameron had, and all his men turned on him.
Sure. Okay. So how many guards are left? I got the one.
2 guards.
One pinned to the ground.
Yeah, 1 pinned to the ground, and then you got 2 others.
Okay, so I'm going to call to the one who is not pinned to the ground. As I'm calling to him, getting his attention, I'm like, "Hey, you!" I'm going up to the other guard, and I'm going to just straight up Mortal Kombat him from the back of the neck, and I'm gonna rip his skull out with the spine.
Yes. Okay. Oh my goodness, it was exactly like the Predator. You just tore his spine right out of his back.
Oh my gosh, dude! How is Sebastian getting the best rolls ever? During cheater.
For real.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I've been rolling bad for everybody else. Okay, let me see what happens to the other guard if he runs in fear. Oh,
He better.
yeah. So he was
He just saw Sebastian rip out my heart and turn me into a zombie, and ripped out some dude's spine, and he's just like, "Nah, I'm not intimidated." Is that all you got?
No, he was so petrified he can't move. He literally can't move his body. He's frozen. He's incapable of moving for an entire round.
He just saw the basilisk, and he was just
Sweet. So that means we're back to Cameron already.
okay. Well, I guess I'll go for the finishing blow on the petrified guard.
You gotta kill. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna RKO come for the neck snap because his body's like frozen in place. So when I put all my weight on his head, his neck will just snap back and rip off.
That's nat 1.
Okay, so you successfully snapped his neck, and he couldn't breathe, and so he died.
That's usually what happens after your neck gets snapped. Jordan's like, you snapped his neck,
He
but
can still
he's
breathe,
still
though.
cognitive and can breathe.
He's dead, but he can still breathe.
So there's one guard on the ground left alive, the one that you have pinned to the ground. He says, "I will do anything you say.
Oh,
Give
And,
me your
if you
clothes.
let me live, I can tell you secrets."
all I can hear, Jordan, is Mandy. Oh, man.
Hope you like extra.
Wait. Okay, so he's begging for his life.
I tell him to give me his clothes, and then I will set him free.
Oh, my gosh. And then he gives you the clothes, Grant, and you're just like, okay, bye. And now he's just naked.
Yeah, and then you guys can kill him.
Hey, wait.
But Grant, you're tied to the tree, so you're not really there to. You can't really make demands.
Grant yells from a distance.
No, I do
"I'll
another
set you
Irish
free.
jig to.
I'll set you free if you give me your clothes. And he's like, you can't even help me.
Yeah, because he's stuck to the ground. He can't get to you either. So it's really between Cameron and Sebastian what they want to do.
Grant just yelled
Well,
at
get
him.
me
He's like,
out of there then.
I'll free you if you
Dang.
free me.
So let me see really quick. He likes your offer so much. Let me see if he pulls out the arrow. I mean, oh, sorry, he unsuccessfully pulls. He couldn't get the arrow out of his kneecap.
I'd negotiate with him to give me his clothes.
He's like, hey, come over here, untie me.
Dude, you better get a 20. God.
Okay, one second. Let me see.
I use my cheer
Oh,
to.
19. Grant, you successfully negotiated with this guard. He was considering slitting your throat, but then he's like, all right. And say he cuts your hands loose, which now your hands are completely numb and you can't use them because they've been tightened so tight.
So you're still useless. Sorry.
What did you negotiate, the guard?
He gives me his clothes.
Okay, so he undresses and then he runs off into the forest naked.
All right, wait. So it's my turn?
Bye, Grant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hunt that mother down. I leave no survivors.
All right, let's see. I'm going to roll the black dice for the necromancer.
Sebastian is the predator.
So you spotted him. You didn't kill him, but you did spot him. And so you got another round before he escapes.
Okay.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yes.
I'll chase after him for Sebastian. I dive down the giant hill and slide face first after him to try to trip him up.
Okay, so you successfully tripped him and he fell on his face.
Oh, let's go. Finish him. And Grant's gonna be like, I'm gonna style my hair.
Grant, do you want to put on the clothes, Grant? Because you're still naked.
I don't know how well I could do it with numb hands, but I can try.
Okay, let's see.
Ask the bird to put them on for you.
We'll see with the numb hands what happens.
Dress me, squirrel.
Grant, I'm sorry, because you had numb hands as you were trying to put it on, you ripped through his clothes and see. And you ruined them.
It's just destined to never happen.
You're the naked boy for a reason, bro. It's in your name. You can't get clothes.
No.
Now that guard notices you guys are coming at him, let me see if he can find a way to defend himself. Okay, no. He was so unsuccessful.
He tried to stand up and slept again.
No, he's so successful. He was trying to break off a tree branch as he was running, trying to grab a tree branch, but he accidentally impaled himself on one of them.
Perfect. So I'm in full sprint after this guy, and he's part impaled on this tree, and I like just run both feet up, and then I just press him so that he's just fully onto the tree.
Oh my gosh, you almost got a 20. Yes, you nailed him so much to the tree, it was almost like he was part of it.
Excellent. Can I carve into his face?
A swastika.
Well, he's got one round before
This is
he's
my
completely dead.
masterpiece.
Wait, we should
Before he bleeds
question
out.
him if he has like any useful information.
I guess it's not my turn. It's Cameron's. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
we should interrogate him.
yeah. I'm
He's not going
gonna
anywhere.
threaten him that what's it called. I'll tell him that I'll put him out of his misery if he gives us what we want to hear.
Let me see really quick if he is willing to talk to you. The impale was so bad, he can't speak.
He's just gargling blood. He's like, I'm just like, tell me what you know.
oh, I've got an idea.
So Sebastian and Grant have one turn before he dies.
Okay, well I can't do much. I don't really know what to do, so.
Grant, I will need your help. I need motivation for a good roll.
Okay, I do another jig.
Grant's magic jigs.
So impressive.
Oh, Grant, I'm sorry. You were...
It was so terrible that the guy
It was-
threw up all the blood in his mouth.
It was so it was so bad, Grant, that you killed the guy because after he saw it, he couldn't live another minute. So his eyes rolled in the back of his head.
Fatal death.
I can't take it anymore.
So if we need this information so bad, then I'm going to tie up. I'm going to remove any weapons from him, tie up his hands to the back of the tree, and then I'm going to raise him from the dead.
I don't think the tying the hands was necessary. Homie's impaled on a tree.
I don't want him to be able to swing at me. He's literally just like stuck like a zombie now. He's just you know.
And every time you do the Sebastian 2 necromancy, you lose a little bit of your soul. Just so you know.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay. All right. You successfully had him in a position where you were able to bring him back to life, but he can't use his arms. But now I got to roll and see how much of your soul you lost, Sebastian.
All of it.
Okay, Sebastian. Any more, and they're gonna come to collect.
How do I pay?
You pay
have to
with
give
Grant.
them-
You have to give them a naked child.
No, you do have
Sebastian's
to
like, that
give.
works perfectly. I actually have one on.
Yeah, I got one right over here in just a minute.
Yeah, you do have to give them more souls to replenish your own. So
All right, Grant.
Okay, so from my understanding, does this guy? I'm delivering his soul after if I kill him after we question him.
if they come to collect, you can let them know. I mean, you can try to negotiate your terms.
All right, well, I'll let you guys do your turns, and then I'll send this guy back.
So now are you guys gonna talk to him?
So is he
Yes.
alive now or undead?
He's functioning. Yeah.
So does he? I'm assuming he doesn't feel pain.
Good question. Let me roll for that.
Because I'm curious if I should torture him or not.
Oh,
No, he.
we're the most people ever.
So he does feel pain.
Oh, hallelujah.
He feels an eternity of pain.
Oh yes. Okay, I start gouging out his right eye and tell him to tell me everything he knows.
Oh my gosh, Cameron, I'm sorry. You're so unsuccessful to gouge out his own eye.
Dude, what the actual fudge? I try to gouge out his eye and I start gouging out my own.
Oh jeez. Let's see.
Oh wait, I don't even have a head. How can I can't even gouge out my own.
Yeah, it's just because Cameron, you're slowly deteriorating. Your eye just like
No, I don't have a
out of
head,
the
Jordan,
head.
so I can't see where he is. So I just start gouging out
No,
the
he's
tree.
you're holding your head in your
I'm just
hands.
digging into the tree with my thumb, and I'm just like, eh.
You're so uncoordinated.
Well, I don't have a head or eyes, so I probably just can't see well.
No, you should be holding your
yeah,
head.
Cameron. Actually, you're so unsuccessful. You stepped on your head and you crushed part of your skull.
Oh my gosh.
Grant, is it your turn?
Yeah, what kind of information does this guard have that would be useful?
Important information. Just fetching ass. Don't try to get clothes or weapons. You.
No, I know. Well, I'm wanting to know like what kind of information we would get.
That's what we need to find out, dude. What the fudge?
You want that to be your question?
What? I'm asking you. I thought you were just gonna say like, yeah, he knows like about the king or
Who
whatever.
is you, Grant? There is no you. You're asking. You're just like, what information does this man have?
Fine, I ask him what he knows.
Dude, stab his eye.
No, I'm good cop. You guys are bad cop. I'm good cop.
I'm answering your first question. My very valuable information is I know where the king likes to hang out.
Where he lives.
Oh my gosh. I know his favorite. Please spare me.
You can use that.
Okay, sure. Yeah. I'll say we'll let you die and escape this eternity of pain if you tell us where it is.
Oh, you were so successful you used your little wand thing, Grant, or whatever that is, the little stick, the glowing thing, and then it forced him to tell you.
Grant's all of a sudden Harry Potter.
And so his eyes turned blue, and then he told you
Oh, he's Shadow of Mordor style.
he had to reveal that he was lying the whole time and doesn't actually have any information for you.
That mother.
Then we just leave him
We
to
tortured him.
rot eternity and pain.
Yeah,
and then-
yeah,
It's
dude, we
okay.
gotta torture.
It's okay.
We have
He's
to
gonna-
torture the out of this dude.
He's gonna get his.
Sebastian's still got a turn.
I'm just gonna talk to him like a friend.
Okay.
And as I'm gonna talk to him, I'm gonna ask him about his mortal life, where he grew up, where he met his wife, the place he lives. I'm gonna get as much information about his family, just growing up, as I can. And my goal is I want to find out where this guy lives.
Oh no. Okay, he tells you he has a little cottage outside the castle, and he's got 2 kids.
What are their names?
John and Becky.
Perfect. I rip his soul back out of his body and send it back to the underworld or whatever.
Oh, shoot. You were so unsuccessful, you accidentally raised another person from the dead.
Oh, no.
And, oh, shoot, and now they're coming to collect Sebastian. Suddenly, a pentagram shows up on the ground, and then a demon, let's see, just a man in a black hood starts to walk out of it.
I'm sure Cass is going to love this episode.
Oh, no. Okay, am I waiting for everyone else to do something, or do I need to respond?
He hands you, and he reaches out with his hand and hands you the contract that you signed.
All right.
I offer myself as a sacrifice. I say, take me to the underworld and spare Sebastian.
He looks over at you and whispers, "We already have your soul."
I say, dude.
Okay, no, I tell the demon the information of this little cottage and these two children and their names, and I promise to deliver.
He is the Grim Reaper, bro. Oh my god.
Ingenious.
Let's second. Let me rewrite a contract for that. So he writes you a new contract and then tells you to sign.
Let's see. Yeah, I sign it in blood, obviously.
You successfully signed it in blood. However, you kind of cut a little deep when you're cutting.
Good. Commitment. Showing commitment.
Before this episode ends, can I just torture the guy who led us along this way a little bit?
Yes.
I rip off all his finger and toenails.
Well, and that guy that you ripped out the spine, so you brought him back from the dead, but he's kind of just like a moppy, like...
He's
because
muck.
he has no spine.
He's the Pokemon muck.
Yes, so he just like can't move.
I want to rip off all of his finger and toenails.
As you were...
As I was ripping him off, I just started eating him. Was that what you were about to say?
No,
Like,
no.
what the fuck is about to happen? Can I do one thing in this game?
You were unsuccessful to rip off the toenails, but when you said that, the Grim Reaper laughed and said, "You'll fit right in with the rest of us, Cameron." As he descended back down to hell.
Oh my gosh.
That is the end of Retribution.
Well, at least we know what's happening next time. We got a little cottage to visit.
We got some souls to deliver.
Join us next time. Find out if Sebastian kills those children.
Delivers 2 innocent children.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Shouldn't be too much resistance there.